Hi, hello, it's Ro, and welcome to Minecraft, a classic game that probably everyone has played, I hope. Now, I'm playing on my PC. Amazing, right? Well, I shouldn't say it's the first time I ever play on my PC. I used to play on the 360, Xbox 360. I have a little experience with Minecraft, so yeah. And yes, there's my character. Trying to recreate him, of course. But of course, someone took my username, I should say, quote unquote. So I had to make it random numbers. I should probably put something else here, but I don't mind. Let's get right into it. So this might be like a whole thing about my YouTube, like starting Minecraft and stuff, you know, usual typical things. But yeah, let's go. I hope I'm recording. Alright, there are some chickens I can get. And I spawned right next to a temple. Let's go. Feeding with his own kind. Alright, let's go to that temple. Jeez, music class. Oh man. For me, I've been going to summer school, not because I failed anything. No, I'm pretty like a decent student, I should say. But the reason why I go to summer school is like they have classes that are pretty good. Like for example, coding. I always wanted to code or be someone that's similar to coder, something like that. And yeah, I mostly have fun. Yeah, it's amazing, really. Everyone knows this trick. Shit, I should probably go here. Wait, how am I gonna get out? Hold on, let me gather some sand first before I actually go down there. Okay, first of all, for Minecraft, for the first couple of episodes, I might not use my webcam. Well, some I might actually use because this is a long game. I mean, a real long game, I should say. Depending how much progress you do. Please don't hit it. All right. Sheesh! I got some of these. All right. So what I was saying is that some videos I might not use it, some videos I do might use my camera. Wait, that didn't make any sense. Some I might use, some I might not use. Still, my English is pretty bad. But yeah, that's it. 3 golden apples. Nice. Oh yeah, I forgot. And I don't know if it's just me, but when I should say when we're like kids or something, like when we had our childhoods and stuff like that, didn't like some of us had those Minecraft books, I should say, like a guide. Like there's like 3 in total, right? Hold up, let me actually search this up. Minecraft book. Hold up. This one. Didn't some people have these? Like the whole, like this, like the whole collection? Yeah, I do. Man, if you actually do have one of these, wow. You had a good childhood, or you know what Minecraft was, or something like that. Dang, I miss those days. I mean, now kids these days, I should say, are like don't have the same experience that us 2000s had. Oh, back away. From 1995 or maybe 1990s to 19. I should say from 2010. Dude, those years when we were kids, wow, we had the good days. I mean, that's where technology was being born, you know, stuff like that. Yeah, we had good times. But now kids these days are just mostly being like douches and like, I mean, first of all, when I was like, of course, on TikTok, I saw. I don't want to sound like a pedo, but I saw like a girl on there. My gosh, as if puberty hit her like a truck. And she says she's 12. I'm like, boy, where are these parents feeding them? Dude, when I was 12, oh my, I just looked average. I don't look any like as if puberty didn't hit me hard or anything like that. But damn, I don't know what these parents are feeding their kids. But yeah. And another thing is, kids are mostly on social now. A lot of social media. I mean, back then, social media wasn't popular as if it were today. Hi, chicken. There we go. Yeah, I have no mercy. But back then, social media wasn't that big, I should say. I mean, it was like a small thing. Like, oh, some people did have, some do, or some didn't know about it. But yeah, and I don't want to keep continuing saying like, oh, how these millennials accent, these kids these days are, because you know it'd be kind of boring, really. But you get the memo what I mean on today's kids these days, right? I hope. But next story, I should say. One day, I was in summer class, you know, classic me, and I should say me and my boys, I got made a new group, because not most of my friends were there, because, you know, it's like, they don't want to go, like, school anymore, you know, stuff like that, you know, like that. So, what we did was, we just hang out a little more, and I think it's, what's today? It's the 7th. So, I should say 2 days ago on the 5th. Oh my, I haven't laughed this hard in a while. What happened was, okay, first of all, we have these classes, like periods, I should say. And one of them was, board game club, because I was one of those kids. I didn't really go to summer school for like activities like education and stuff like that. Like for example, math, reading. If I did, I might have failed. But no, most of these classes I learn or just want to have fun. So I was in board games club, and the four of us were just, you know, chilling, and we had an idea. We're like, alright, since there was no games to actually play, like, they had, like, board games, like, you know, classic ones, like Monopoly, Uno, you know, stuff like that. Me and the boys thought, we're like, alright, Among Us. Everyone knows what Among Us is, right? I hope so. So, we asked the teacher if we can play. She said yes, thankfully. And we played Among Us, but oh my, it was hilarious. And first of all, I am not gay, because what I'm about to tell you might seem gay, but it was mostly for fun. I mean, we were just goofing off. So what happened was, hold on. We were just goofing off. And we made a lobby. We did. Oh, hold on. Jeez. Let me make 40 of these. Hold up. I'm gonna make another pickaxe for me. A sword I do need. Oh, I have these, but I don't really use that much. Okay, so we made a lobby, of course, because instead of the four of us, I mean, easily. First, I was the imposter the first time, and there was only 4 of us, so they voted me off quickly. Oh man, my as well make a furnace quick. We made a lobby, I think 10 players, of course, the original. And people start to come in. And let's call one of my boys, let's call him Bob. Classic. We were just goofing off. And I did this. I really did. I said, hey, what's your snap? And of course, me and Bob, we know each other. I mean, we were in the same class. We were in the same place. But these people didn't know. And my username at the time was Jimbo. I always like to use that username. It kind of reminds me of Bimbo, but a little bit more taste into it. So I, did this, asked Bob's snap, which I don't think he had one at the time. So we all know, the four of us knew that it was a joke. So we started goofing off, stuff like that. And then I brought one of the members in. I'm like, hey, what's your snap? And of course, I tried to pretend I was a girl to see if I can catch someone simping or catch someone lacking. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna make this a little joke. But the thing was, me and Bob, we take jokes pretty seriously, and we try to make it as funny as possible. So, and the thing is, the boys, we just met the summer, so, and I call them the boys, so, because, they're hilarious, I should say. I mean, our humor is broken because of the quarantine. So, we were joking, this and that, and at the time, we had, people were like, okay, these people are shipping. So, we kept going on. But then this happened. This is where the funny parts actually began. So I asked one of the other members. For me, it felt like the guy was like 40 or something like that. Oh, shoot. Felt like that he was like 40 or something. So I'm sorry, I'm concentrating a little bit. So I was like, hey, what's your snap? Like a typical, I should say, 15, 16-year-old girl would say, or a boy, either way. And then he was like creeped out. He's like, yo, what the? And I knew it was a joke, but I didn't think he knew it was a joke. So I was, trying to be like, okay, first, I am not like this in real life. I'm just acting like a joke. It's a joke, okay? It felt like that. I was like, okay, I might be like a slut, it's like, oh, hey, stuff like that. So, I was like, I should say, ooh, okay, I should say that I was, being a little weird, but, oh my, the boys were laughing hard. They really were. Oh, shoot, I thought I saw a spider for some reason. Okay, and then Bob, let's call his character I'm gonna call him Fear, like my other guy. If you don't know who Fear is, not Fearless, no, my Fear. So Fear was like, yo, okay, first of all, let's say that me and Bob were like shipping with each other, like girl and boy, stuff like that. And he said, Jimbo, that was my username, Jimbo, I thought we had something. I'm like, nah, over these past rounds, I don't like you anymore. Stuff like that, like typical 6th grader stuff. Actually, no, elementary things. Don't you have that relationship in elementary? It was like you only date for like a day or like a week, and you're like, nah, I don't like you anymore. Stuff like that. Yeah, that's what it felt like. And that was the funniest part for actually the four of us. And oh my, it was hilarious. I hope I'm not like trying to say, oh, it was funny, but to us it was hilarious. we kept this on, and my, it was getting more funnier by the second. One of my boys, let's call him Tony. Let's say that Bob killed him because he was the imposter. We're talking about Among Us. I'm not like real stuff. And I don't know why this was funny, but he said, "Oh shoot, I was trying to get my almond milk," and me and the boys found that funny, so we laughed very hard. Really, I don't know why, but it was really funny. Oh man, I don't have my cold. We found that funny, so we were dying in laughter. And of course, since there was no one, because first of all, I was the only one dead at the time. I was making these jokes in the ghost chat. Everyone knows what it is, the ghost chat. I hope so. So I was making these jokes. I was like, hey, and there were some others that cannot see this, of course, but me and the boys, since we were right next to each other, we found that funny. Because if you actually been like in the chat before, IRL, like in person, oh man, it gets more funnier. Because you can make jokes when other people aren't like, you know, listening to you. I'm in the cave. And oh my, we started making jokes. And actually, I made one joke that I was talking to this guy. Well, actually, I don't know if it were a guy or not, but I was talking to this guy. I was like, hey, you know, I'm trying to be, you know, seductive, you know, stuff like that. But I'm not like this in real life. Don't get the wrong impression of me. So I was like, hey, how much do you make? And of course, he didn't actually tell me. So I tell him, I make 80K a year for being a stripper. And me and the boys just lost it. And the funny thing is, after class, I was you know, talking to Tony. I was like, no, actually, me and Bob were actually talking. I'm like, oh, this and that. Like, oh, I should say, like how much strippers make a year, because that's what one of the things I said. And they say they don't make 80K a year. And the only thing that made it a lot more funny is that I did not know that. I thought they made 80K a year. But no, they did not. They actually make a lot more. I didn't search it up because, you know, it's kind of weird, but oh my. And when Bob and Tony heard that from me, like I didn't know that they actually make that much money, or low on money. They laughed their butts off. I mean, because of my stupidity, they didn't think a stripper will make that much a year. If they would, man, jeez, they have a bad education. Oh shoot! Where the hell? Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, there's an ore right here. I'm not saying that they make 80K a year, but if they do, might as well switch jobs. And I'm not saying that it was funny to you guys, but for me and the boys, if you were there, you'd be laughing too. You just don't understand about the joke. That's what I'm trying to say. But I hope to get a little giggle out of it. Oh yeah, before, like, you know, I cut the cameras and stuff like that, me and the boys were playing the game of life. Everyone knows what the game of life is, right? You know, you make your life, stuff like that. There was one thing that made it twice as funny. So we were just, oh shoot, we were playing the game, and class was about to end, and we only got an hour to play. So at the end of the game, I didn't know this because I don't play life that much. You can actually sell your kids for 50K at the end of the game. And when Bob told me that, oh my, we were laughing. And the best part was, Bob actually won the game because he sold his kids. And that made it funnier, in my opinion. We were laughing and laughing. It was funny. And at the time, all of us, because, while we're like in the middle of, you know how you can, you know how, there's that one part in the game where you can pick, if you have, that you can pick a family or not? Yeah, all of us picked family because we actually wanted to sell our kids. That's how messed up it was. And another thing was, since, Bob was the, I should say the banker and the person who, kept all the things, we always keep taking his character. You know how you have a starting person if you're a male or female? Yeah, he was a female. He's straight, of course. I mean, for clarification, Jesus, my OBS lagging. But the funny thing is, we always keep taking his wife or his character away because, of course, he's a girl in the game. And the thing is, we always keep taking his character away. So he always keep marrying us. I mean, there was like I should say, 2 of us that were married to him, and that made it funnier because it's like, okay, it's saying that he has like 10 husbands or something like that. It made it funny to us. So yeah, man, I haven't laughed that hard in a while. Man, school, it's the best thing to go through. Well, it may be a bad thing. I don't know, my opinion. Where's my cave? There we go. Is it here? No. Where is it? But the thing is, try to enjoy your time as a student in your school years. I mean, oh man, even though I'm still growing up, I try to make the best out of it. I mean, I know eventually that I will not go to school anymore because I may graduate or something like that. And there's a skeleton in the water. Is that village? Okay, first of all, I need to find my stuff because my coal is in there. Where the hell did I go? Is it here? Yeah, it's here. Hope it's here. Yeah. Here, right? Screw it, I'm making another crafting table. Yeah, because since I'm still growing up, I have more, I should say, more chances to have a better life? I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, but I'm trying to have the best I could have as a student. And I know in a couple years I will have my time when I graduate. So, the lesson here is enjoy your life. No matter if you're old or young, enjoy it. Because eventually, you won't have that same time as you did back then. And I always say this to myself, your past will become your future if you don't let go of your past. Or another thing is, if you keep rereading the last chapter, you won't start a new chapter in your life. That's another thing. So enjoy your times, enjoy your life as a kid now. I mean, people will die to relive their life again because they know what their mistakes are. And I understand. I mean, all of us have our mistakes. Doesn't matter if it's a big one or a small one. That's what she said. But, you know, people have their things. And there is an iron golem, so I might try to kill it. So, I might leave it here, just in a couple of minutes. But, enjoy your time. You only have one life. Just enjoy it. Come here. I don't have an inventory space. Oh yeah, one thing. Sorry if my game slows down because I'm starting to realize that now on my OBS. So if that happens, I'm dearly sorry. And before I leave now, I'm gonna try to do something right now. First, let me get this. All right. Run! Alright. One more. Alright. I think this might be the end of the video, but if I do, I'm killing this golem. Yeah, let's do this. You can hear my mouse if you can. Alright. Remember, I do not have no mercy. So, yeah. Before I go out, thank you for watching me playing Minecraft. I enjoy it. I mean, in my opinion, I do enjoy it. So yeah. But other than that, thank you for watching my video. Please repent. I know I'll force it onto you, but if you want to, you can do it. I'm not asking much, but if you want to, you want to. Alright, bye-bye everybody. See you in the next video. Peace out and stay hydrated. Bye.